Early in the 19th century, Wordsworth opposed the coming of the steam train to the Lake District, saying it would destroy its natural character. Meanwhile, Blake denounced the dark satanic mills of the Industrial Revolution. The conservation of the natural environment, however, did not become a major theme in politics until quite recently.
We are a planet of 7 billion people, and this number is growing by about 370,000 people every day. This is putting a huge strain on the planet's natural resources. For many governments and environmental organizations, the race is on to drastically reduce our consumption of resources before they run out.
Carbon capture and storage is a technology that involves capturing carbon dioxide emissions from industrial processes and storing them underground. It is a key strategy for reducing greenhouse gas emissions and mitigating climate change.
Studies in the novel has been published quarterly by the Department of English at the University of North Texas since 1969. Its aim is to present excellence in criticism of the novel in all periods, by established and emerging novelists worldwide, from all interpretive approaches.
Study author Samuel Xian, a materials scientist, says this smart glass is cheaper than others, and uses minimal power, much less, for example, than something like a curling iron. And since it's flexible and foldable, he says it could even be used for things like camouflage uniforms, to switch, for example, from green and brown to white and gray. This would be very useful when the background landscape suddenly changes, such as during early snowfall.
For 2 summers in the Pioneer Mountains, the roar of rushing white water filled the air. But where the loud sounds prevailed, only gentle streams flowed by. These phantom rivers were part of an experiment led by ecologist Dylan.
Global warming is defined as an increase in the average temperature of the Earth's atmosphere. This trend began in the middle of the 20th century and is one of the major environmental concerns of scientists and governmental officials worldwide. The changes in temperature result mostly from the effect of increased concentrations of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere.
The Founding Fathers established constitutional protections for the press because they understood that leaving the watchdog function to partisan politicians wouldn't necessarily serve the public interest. Both sides have too many incentives to preserve the status quo and ignore problems that elude quick fixes.
Car manufacturer Hyundai thought they had a good idea organize a contest where people could create their own commercials for Hyundai's newest and biggest vehicle, the yacht. The company supplied video and sound clips, and people could use computers to mix them. The contest accomplished its goal of promoting the model, and it was a big success.
Certain types of methodologies are more suitable for some research projects than others. For example, the use of questionnaires and surveys is more suitable for quantitative research, whereas interviews and focus groups are more often used for qualitative research purposes.
Carbon neutrality is the balance between the amount of carbon emitted into the atmosphere and the amount of carbon removed. It is a key strategy for mitigating climate change and is being pursued by governments, businesses, and individuals worldwide.
Group work is valuable because of the opportunities it provides for students to develop collaboration and communication skills. As an assessment task, it has the potential to pose difficulties in relation to appropriate acknowledgement of authorship of individual group members. These difficulties can be minimized by ensuring that the task is well designed, with the roles of individuals effectively identified.
Did you know that your small intestine is nearly 6 meters long? Or that there are about 60 muscles in your face, and you use 40 of them to frown but only 20 to smile? How about the fact that our bodies consist of 73% water, and that our hearts beat over 100,000 times each day? You really are amazing.
The provision of accurate and authoritative statistical information strengthens modern societies. It provides a basis for decisions to be made on such things as where to open schools and hospitals, how much money to spend on welfare payments, and even which football players to replace at halftime.
Botanic gardens are scientific and cultural institutions established to collect, study, exchange and display plants for research and for the education and enjoyment of the public. There are major botanic gardens in each capital city. Zoological parks and aquariums are primarily engaged in the breeding, preservation, study, and display of native and exotic fauna in captivity.
Historically, the low level of political autonomy of the cities in China is partly a result of the early development of the state bureaucracy. The bureaucrats played a major role in the growth of urbanization, but were also able to control its subsequent development, and they never completely gave up this control.
Tesla came over from Graz and went to work for Thomas Edison. Nonetheless, Edison offered him a job, promising Tesla $50,000 if Tesla could redesign Edison's breakdown-prone DC generator designs. The new generator designs were a vast improvement over Edison's originals. Upon completing the job, Tesla went to Edison to collect the $50,000 promised for the task. Tesla, Edison replied, "You don't understand our American humor." And Tesla was never paid.
Water is the most treasured resource on planet Earth. Living things in life, as well as all organic elements in nature, require water to sustain their existence. On the planet, most of the water is saltwater, and very little is fresh water. So it is vital to conserve it each day.
Deep learning is a subset of machine learning that uses artificial neural networks to learn from large datasets. It has applications in fields such as computer vision, natural language processing, and robotics.